Friday Night Baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Mike Trout continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Tyler Skaggs will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Oakland, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Piscotty, the runner at second with one away. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have to.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 37 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Batting sixth.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's a high pop-up. Rivera moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Marco Hernandez steps in, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Trout there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before the A's strike for 4 runs, with the big blow being this grand slam. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim, with the A's up 4-0. Sean Manaea gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low 3/4 arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the 1st out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
Ready now, Mike Trout having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Justin Upton now. His career numbers against Manaea: 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 the count. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Zach Kozar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Trout is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So striding in, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Second baseman.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pinder is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting 7th. Right.
Here's Jabari Blash. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Blash absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first down.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 2-2. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in now, Chris Davis. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. Now the relay home, and he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Marco Hernandez towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jose Fernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Digging in, Nick Hundley as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Alex Meyer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. Makes the play. 1 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty then. Andrew Benintendi will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Meyer is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks a... Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Andrew Benintendi will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Too high, 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jabari Blash. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo. Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And that one just missed outside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The next 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 and 2 strikes. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his second.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels get just. Marco Hernandez steps in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ball 1. soft liner to the right side. But there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. One gone.
The catcher, number 5, Nick Hundley.
Digging in once again, Nick Hundley. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Jonathan Lucroy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Chad Pinder. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order as they're unable. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
now catching.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Man, I got to believe he was looking for that pitch right there. First pitch changeup, just.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Dan, it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field. And the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Albert now. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Kinsler takes his lead at third with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And the run is in to score from third.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Chapman has got it, and the side is retired. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew Benintendi so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2 balls and a strike to count. And the 2-1. Popped him up. Cozart is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry now has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. In now, Mike Trout, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ryan Presley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
For the A's, number 57, Ryan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Riding in, Justin Upton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in, Zach Cozart. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game. And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Third baseman, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Justin Anderson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Chris Davis will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. 1-0 the count. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Two balls and a strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland,
Marco Hernandez steps in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Missed with a slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Ian Kinsler.
Jesse Winker is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Santiago Casilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jabari Blash, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So digging in now, Albert Pujols. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matthew.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Casilla pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's gone 2 for 6. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Lucroy is under it. And that's the third out. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. Ninth inning set to begin. Jim Johnson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
From the stretch. Bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer. Warm it up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up in the ninth. And you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save. And all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped him up. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Benintendi at second with 2 down. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upton on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Rene Rivera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. Winker is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, You can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Jose Fernandez is on deck. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Jose Fernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Daniel Kalu will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now batting, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Oakland A's pick up win number 70 to top the division. Sean Manaea earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Tyler Skaggs permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.